So in this video, I would like to discuss 3 common fears that people might have when beginning a martial arts journey. These fears are the fear of failure, the fear of injury, and social anxiety that people might experience as well. With the social anxiety, we already discussed this in a previous video, and I will put that one here. In that video, we talked about the fear of meeting new strangers, and we discussed this through a book that I felt was very useful and relevant to why people might be a little iffy about meeting a whole slew of people right off the bat, and how we aren't really accustomed to that as much in this day and age, as we have all of this social media where our relationships can kind of be just at surface level, and we lack like a deep grasp of who people are. We see what people want us to see, and we don't go past that. It's just a superficial level again. With the social anxiety as well, though, it's not necessarily just new people. Sometimes people we are completely comfortable with can also make things difficult for us, especially when we've already had a long work day of dealing with people. And now I've had to work such and such hours, and now I have to be approachable in this team setting when I might just be worn out and not feel sociable. And with jiu-jitsu, we really have to open up to other people and be willing to place ourselves out there, but sometimes we are so energy depleted that this really isn't possible. With the fear of injury, this is a fear that is very common because we can see, even if we ourselves are not getting injured, we see injuries happening sometimes to those around us. And with jiu-jitsu and with martial arts in general, we are on like a team, and even if we ourselves aren't getting injured, I can easily point to other people on my team who have been injured and have things that they're dealing with. Also, with this fear, we might be an older athlete. Coming into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as we are a beginner, and we don't know how to manage ourselves to where we don't get injured. But sometimes it doesn't matter how we manage ourselves, an injury is kind of unavoidable. The last fear we might have is the fear of failure. Now, everyone has this fear at some point. Even if we are young, in shape, and we just destroy everyone else on our team, everyone we train with, and we can easily hold our own competitions as well, we won't always be in that condition. So eventually we might experience the fear of failure because as we get older, or because an injury happens, we can't continually replicate our prior success. So at some point, we're going to start failing. And at some point as well, we're going to start fearing that failure because we're having younger people in the room, and the people who have the youth advantage or the strength advantage, because these things don't stick around for us. No matter how good our technique is, the youth and the strength at some point play a role, and that can kind of really do a number on us and lead to injury or lead to us making mistakes that we wouldn't have made in years past. So I wanted to discuss these 3 fears, and then I wanted to give potential solutions or potential ways in which we might deal with these or just lessen their effects in a future video. But I wanted to make this video, I wanted to split this video up because I was worried about the length and I wanted to give it the time it needed to really cover this topic. But I hope you have enjoyed watching and take care.